Boys, I'm gonna be completely real, alright? I'm gonna be completely honest and not a spurgy fucking retard. Okay, the greatest, least spurgy motherfucker you ever said. I don't like MOSTCRITICAL. Oh my god, that already sounded way too spurgy. Maybe I need to restart. So basically, every motherfucker I've ever fucking seen has been like, oh, you do realize they're not gonna fucking fist fight during a fucking Mr. Beast video. Did you, like, first question, do you think I think that anybody is whooping Logan Paul's ass in a fucking physical fist fight? How fucking stupid do you think me or anybody who's making any criticisms toward this motherfucker even is, alright? I don't care if he fucking fist fights Logan Paul, but being fucking annoying and a piece of shit to Logan Paul would surely fucking suffice. Be a little spurgy. Being a little spurgy sometimes is way worth it, especially when people are inhuman. But basically, let me show you the clip that everybody's fucking using.
Right here.
What's up, bro?
Hey, nice
How are you, dude? I like your videos, dude.
I appreciate it.
I know you've talked some shit, but...
Everybody hates Logan Paul. Is everyone around Logan just a fucking idiot?
I'm always super happy that people don't take it personally. Man.
I don't.
Okay,
I don't.
Thank God.
I understand I'm and I'm here to be a bro. Good to see you, bro.
And also, Prime's pretty fire.
Thanks,
I'm not
bro.
allowed to say it on camera.
I get it, bro. I get it, bro. Talk, bro.
Good luck today, all right?
Yeah, likewise, bro. Likewise.
Now, MOSTCRITICAL was talking shit, right? Sometimes don't take anything personal. Could just mean he's talking shit for no reason. Talking shit on things he doesn't actually believe. I don't actually think that's the case, but if we go with that interpretation, a reason why, you know, he would be, you know, kind of bowing down, taking shit from Logan Paul is because he's scared he's gonna get his ass whooped. Alright, I forget how, like, fucking strong MOSTCRITICAL uses his language. Usually he's as piss, fart, cum, and shit like that, but I don't think he's ever like, oh, this person's like a piece of dog shit human being, the absolute worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. He's going to literally kill all the kids if he gets the fucking chance. No. Usually MOSTCRITICAL doesn't do things like that. Well, usually the only things I watch from him are his fucking dating advice videos or whatever the fuck they're called. He just goes over text messages. That's the only things I watch from him, so yeah. But basically, this motherfucker, he just does the most despicable thing ever, and it's called pussying out to Logan Paul, and then claims that he's not scared of Logan Paul.
People are already lining up with the pitchforks, lit torches, and spit out apple juice about how fake I am and how I folded in front of Logan Paul in person, cowering in fear, piddling my little britches. For some reason, the biggest...
Well, that's not all, and if that was the only complaint, I probably wouldn't be making this fucking video, obviously, because usually I make this shit like 4 days in advance. Hopefully, this video was made at least 4 to 6 days before, like, fucking today. Hopefully that's how it's made. But what am I really here for? The reason why he thought it was okay to talk to Logan Paul in a nicer way. That's pretty much what we're talking about here, and I wanted to show you this clip first.
Trembling in fear to confront him directly. So, this was filmed a month or so ago, a little over a month ago now. Since then, he is now apparently suing CoffeeZilla. Either Logan or someone on his team is suing CoffeeZilla, which is a massive fucking L. That is brain dead activity for sure. But when this was filmed, that wasn't happening. What was happening was he was publicly trying to make amends with the victims of his CryptoZoo scam that he butt-fucked them all with, and as far as I know, he has been paying some people back, and at the time was still in the process of paying people back through whatever, like, program he set up for it.
Go and tell me why when I went to go fucking watch the CoffeeZilla video from fucking 5 months ago, it fucking says this in the first 30 seconds.
Logan Paul is refunding people he scammed if they promise to stop suing him for the vastly larger amount he may owe them. And honestly, I'm conflicted because on the one hand, victims getting money is always great, and I'm proud that our investigation led to some real-world consequences. But I can't pretend that things are fixed or fine for people who entrusted me with their story when that's just not true. So here's the real, more complicated story in 3 parts: the refund offer, the zoo tokens, the lawsuit, starting with the most important part. And if you get one thing from this story, this should be it. These are the estimated damages in CryptoZoo, $18.5 million, which comes from a combination of ZooCoin and NFT sales. And then this, much smaller percentage of that pie, is what Logan is actually offering to refund on the...
He's not paying back all the money, it seems like. And I'm going to be completely fair here. Maybe this number has literally grown by 12 times its original value and everybody has been paid back. But like when the fucking video from 5 months ago is fucking saying that everybody's not getting literally all their money back and are fucking like signing over their ability to make all their money back in order to get like a fucking small gain, which they shouldn't have to do, by the way. They should be getting back all the money that they have paid into this. But for Logan Paul to, not for Logan Paul, but for fucking Moisty Cumcock Critical to literally be sitting there and be like, as far as I know, he was paying all his money back. Either one, he didn't watch this video, which, you know, you might have, you know, taken a look back before you've spoken to Logan Paul. You know, maybe if you knew he was going to be there beforehand. If you didn't, well, this point is null and void, completely invalid, wrong, fucking stupid. But, I will say this. It comes us as fucking mighty suspicious that people aren't fucking holding him accountable for the fact that, like, he's not fucking paying back everybody every single penny they fucking owe. You know, it's like, wow. But that's just me. Let's continue the video.
But there was none of this lawsuit going on, and one of the first things that he said was that he actually deserved all of the shit that he got for it, for all of the mistakes that he made. Ludwig was also there, someone else who was shit on Logan Paul, and Logan was saying something to a similar effect there as well, from what I recall. So at the time, he was in the process of trying to fix all the dog shit that he put innocent people through. And when I talked about this on stream and in the videos about CryptoZoo and what was going on with it with the updates, I had always said, as long as the victims are made whole again and they get their money back, that's a happy ending. But Logan is still a scumbag for ever doing it in the first place, which is something that he also said he deserved everything he got from doing that.
Yeah, true. But like the issue is that they're not being made whole. They're giving up their ability to make themselves whole in order to take like $1,000, I believe. Wait, let me just play the clip instead of speculating like a dumb bitch.
I will make damn sure of it.
Oops. So much for making damn sure of it, because there's no game. This is what makes this such a massive con. This guy sold millions in NFTs, tens of millions of Zoo tokens, and he's not even going to release the thing he promised this whole time. This is why it's such a slap in the face. These investors spent 3 years waiting for a game. Not only that, 2 years waiting for an update, which he never gave, and then a year suing him. And after all of that, all he offers is a 12% refund, no game, 30 days to accept. So look, Logan's already taking heat for making good on a promise that he made a year late, but that's not even true. He's not making good on this promise because it's not the same promise. Last year, what he promised was no strings attached buyback and you get a game. This year, it's please drop your lawsuit and you don't get a game, which is incredible to me that there are influencers out there like KSI parading this around like a win for Logan Paul, like he's some sort of hero for offering a year late, half-baked settlement offer. KSI says, what will the haters say now? I don't know. How about where's the game? Where's the art? Where's the millions invested?
I guess they were made whole, 12% whole, which, you know, Moisty Cumcock Critical, you know, we're gonna make you uncomfortable today. Okay, I'm gonna be saying this fucking Moisty Cumcock Critical shit the entire fucking video, motherfucker. Anyway, yeah, Moisty Cumcock Critical is pretty good at making sure that people are made whole. Well, 12% whole, but whole nonetheless. Anyway, let's continue.
So, I have always said as well that I never harbor hatred for someone who will actually change. There's nothing to gain with just holding a grudge forever. That's childish. If someone is actually willing to learn and grow from things, I'm more than willing to break bread with them.
As far back as 5 months ago, he didn't grow or change. That's the issue, is that, like, you're friends with a dude who's, like, doing half-baked offer shit that you can, like, easily just re-look up and re-get yourself acquainted with, and you didn't. And there's, like, a whole bunch of people out there fucking defending you when all the information you needed to know on whether you needed to be a piece of shit or the most friendly guy in the universe was right there. A wise man once said, stand on business unless you're literally so scared you might shit your pants. Nobody's ever said that before. Anyway, let's be incredibly clear. Alright? I don't think you're like a fucking malicious actor who fucking lies for clout. Like, well, currently I don't. I'm still looking at Nuxtaku's fucking Tigaholic shit. I have no idea what happened there, but like, holy fuck, there is a wild thing just happening over and over again, where, you know, all these people are getting exposed for not actually holding the beliefs they put on. You know, they're like cringe lefties whenever they say slurs. And by the way, hashtag be the best slur slaying leftist you can be. Okay, you can care about human rights and not care about what you say about the people you fight for the human rights of. Okay.
Logan Paul was very respectful of not only all the other competitors, but all of the staff at the event as well. So when he reached out to say hi, I was more than willing to be receptive and mature about the situation. He immediately opened up about all of the problems that he had caused and how regretful he was. So what would be the point in me getting there and just spitting on him if he's actually going to start being less of a piece of shit?
One, he never started. Two, he's been in a whole bunch of dramas since then, especially with George Janko and all that fucking stupid shit, like basically covering up a dude going to grab his balls. So like, I don't think you should like come back from that, especially when your goal is to make fucking Bobby Lee look good after trying to, you know, grab his fucking balls, dog. I just don't think you should be like fucking having friendly conversations with people, but maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm fucking stupid. Now, that's not like the only thing he's done. That's not the only thing he will be doing for the rest of time, and you haven't looked into everything quite obviously because you're a topic commentator just like me, so obviously you're going to be missing shit. But I'm getting sick and tired of people like Nuxtaku, like people who will literally like lie about like fucking VTubers for like multiple years, never make a fucking response video about how they lied about Tigaholic. And by the way, I might be wrong. Maybe he wasn't found completely innocent by a private investigator. But if that is the case, it would be your job to prove that, especially when the fucking Tigaholic person was sitting there and trying to get your attention in order for you to cover the story again. Also, maybe Tigaholic is completely lying, and I would like you to prove that if you have the chance to. Thank you.
That's the whole goal of calling someone out, so that way they can learn from it and not be that insufferable asshole anymore. Of course.
I don't know who this motherfucker is, but if he thinks that's what most commentators actually call people out for, that is not the case. That has never been the case for most of these fucking commentators. Literally just like the last video before the Sonic video I uploaded, the fucking Cheeto dude was like literally actively lying about people like SS Sniper Wolf. And he's probably lied about a whole bunch of other people that he hasn't made a fucking sequel video to. And it's fucking atrocious that stuff like that can just go out there for the rest of your fucking life, and you will get your dick literally chopped off if I find you. I'm joking. That is a joke. I don't feel like ever fighting people in person unless I literally am the only one with the gun, and then I'll just shoot them and then go to prison for life.
Of course, fast forward to the current episode of Dragon Ball Z, and apparently he's suing CoffeeZilla, or someone on his team is, which brings me to that other statement that's floating around that video where I called everyone around Logan a fucking idiot. And that is super true, because I don't know who the fuck Logan Paul surrounds himself with, but it must be actual lobotomites, because I don't know who would sign off on Logan suing CoffeeZilla. But at the time, that wasn't happening. All that was happening was him seemingly actively trying to fix all of the things that he fucked in the face.
Bobby Lee almost fucked George Janko in the face, and you didn't even bring that up in the goddamn video.
Motherfucker. But, you know, we're living in different times, you know, more things are becoming acceptable over and over again in the modern day. But, like, there are reasons why people should dislike MOSTCRITICAL. Maybe this isn't a reason. Maybe I am the most individual lobotomite ever in the history of fucking ever. Quite literally just seeing things that aren't there. But if I'm not, well, yeah, dude, fuck me in the ass. Man, I will see you guys later. Actually, no, fuck that shit. We're gonna keep going, okay? There's this motherfucker named Nuxtaku, okay? He also made a fucking video about this a day after. Well, not a day after, but a day before I have to upload this. So, yeah.
His team is suing CoffeeZilla, which is a massive fucking L. That is brain dead activity
Yep.
for sure.
Yep.
But when this was filmed, that wasn't happening. What was happening was he was publicly trying to make amends with the victims of his CryptoZoo scam that he butt-fucked them all with, and as far as I know, he has been paying some people back, and at the time was still in the process of paying people.
Again, don't know if he's actually paying people back. But see, here's the thing. I think Logan Paul's a piece of shit. Okay? Even him trying to make people whole and paying them back is not going to make me think that he's not a piece of shit. He's only paying them back because he got caught. He's not paying them back because he feels bad. Okay? Bro got caught and is paying them back because he got caught. And I will never forgive him, honestly. Unless he actually does something altruistically to change, I will never change my opinion about this man and forgive him. Because he tries making something that he did wrong, trying to make it right in the most lame way possible, will never make me think of him as a better person. I think he's a massive piece of shit. He's hugely entertaining in his YouTube videos, but he's a piece of shit. He's a probable sociopath, and I'm never gonna forgive him. But at the same time...
Alright, boys, it's time to go back to fucking tradition. This motherfucker said but nobody's going to be like, you do realize saying but makes everything you said before invalid, right? You do realize that but means that. That's the tradition I want to bring back. Fuck all this like, fuck like great replacement and all that shit, nigger. Okay, what I want brought back is fuck you when you say but in a sentence where you're criticizing somebody. Okay, fuck that.
Even if that's the case, if I'm invited to be a guest in a Mr. Beast video, I'm not gonna sit there and start fighting with the other guests. Like, what kind of piece of shit would I be if that was the case?
People back through.
Like, there's like multiple things you can do here to literally not have this situation pop up for you in the first place. The number one thing you could fucking do is just not go. If you find out like multiple levels of people that you don't like or on a ballot who have done multiple bad things that you think should probably put them in fucking prison, well, yeah, dude, we probably shouldn't be fucking like engaging with those people at all. Especially after the like, you took out a part where Bobby Lee was literally forcing George Dinko's face into his balls. That's just like a what the fuck kind of thing. You should get kicked out of the party. You know, you should just be completely disappeared, dismissed, gone. Fucking shredded into a million pieces for that. But I doubt that fucking, you know, this motherfucker MOSTCRITICAL knows about that. But like, anything you say before but should always just be thrown out the window unless you say but when, but if, okay? Those are the only two times a but doesn't get immediately thrown out of your fucking sentence. Bring back tradition.
Whatever like program he set up for it. But there was none of this lawsuit going on. And one of the first things that he said was that he actually deserved all of the shit that he got for it, for all of the mistakes that he made.
Yeah, so for what he's saying right now, Logan Paul did a crypto scam. CoffeeZilla called him out on the crypto scam. He made an apology video saying, I'm so sorry, CoffeeZilla, thank you for bringing this to my attention. It's super important that you showed this to us, blah, 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 blah. And now he's suing him! He's a fucking piece of shit. He's a despicable human being.
Ludwig was also there, someone else who was shit on Logan Paul, and Logan was saying something to a similar effect there as well, from what I recall. So at the time, he was in the process of trying to fix all the dog shit that he put innocent people through.
Bro, Charlie's not gonna become Winter Soldier if you see this guy in public. See, here's the thing. I don't like Logan Paul. I don't like Boogie2988. I'm not just gonna sit there and insult them when I meet them or speak to them, because what the fuck? There's a difference between when you're in content mode covering a situation and when you see someone in person. That's a basic human etiquette.
Nigga just said etiquette.
Like a dumbass. Is he autistic? Maybe he's autistic. That would explain the VTube avatar. But I don't know, maybe in like 5 months I'll be doing like some fucking PNG tuber type bullshit. Maybe I shouldn't talk shit about that if I'm gonna do it in the future. Anyway, but basically, here's the most immoral fucking thing about this, okay? The most immoral thing that I've ever thought about when it comes to this. Think about it like this, okay? Scammers aren't human. Why would we treat scammers like they are human? If EDP was invited to this fucking party thing, right, and his allegations weren't like widespread, fully known, so Mr. Beast doesn't know about that, do you think people would just be like going up and shaking hands with EDP? Like, genuinely? Like, think about it. If his allegations went under the radar, like, slightly, I don't mean, like, they're big enough to get, like, 250k views, but they're not good enough to, like, blow up to 10 million. Do you think these people, like, would be, like, shaking hands with EDP? I'm not sure. You know, we can make a lot of things like etiquette. Also, I am making the case that scammers are called money pedophiles. That's what we should change it to. Scammers should just be called money pedophiles and treated as such. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the point. Okay, the point isn't that these people would be shaking hands with EDP. Clearly, that's not the point. I'm so glad I do all this shit in one take, because clearly I am fucking feeling myself right now. I'm literally nutting to the points I'm making right now, because I'm so fucking good at talking. Quite literally the best.
Right?
And when I talked about this on stream and in the videos about CryptoZoo and what was going on with it with the updates, I had always said, as long as the victims are made whole again and they get their money back, that's a happy ending. But Logan is still a scumbag for ever doing it in the first place, which is something that he also said he deserved everything he got from doing that. So, I have always said as well that I never harbor hatred for someone who will actually change.
Again, I don't think paying back people that you wronged because you were caught is change. I don't think that's change. I think that's covering your ass from more criticism. I think it's trying to temper and turn down an audience that hates you right now. I do not think that that is change. That said, I would never tell Logan that Prime is fire. I think Prime is disgusting. I probably wouldn't hang out with him if given the chance. I mean, you saw me in the Boogie episode. I don't like Boogie, and I've never hidden that. Boogie was on our podcast, and I literally told him to his face, I have no respect for you. Like, because I don't! I'm not gonna be some fake guy also, but at the same time, that doesn't mean I'm gonna wreck Mr. Beast's shit by starting boxing Logan Paul in the middle of his video.
Bro, they think I'm expecting fucking internet warrior, fucking moist cock critical, okay, to literally get out there and start fucking whooping on fucking trained MMA boxer, fucking Logan Paul. You're crazy. That's not what I expect. I expect you to just be talking shit, to be like spreading around the information, to literally just be shitting on him at every turn. Alright? I hate Hassan Abi because he hangs out with Logan Paul's best friend, Mike Malek. Okay. Like, dude, I'm just being morally consistent here. I'm being so morally consistent that I literally come on the floor, okay, and then I'd write Logan Paul's name on it, and then I'd light it on fire. That's how morally consistent I'm trying to be. That morally consistent. You know what? I'm just going insane. Fuck it. The moral of the story is fuck Logan Paul and fuck Moist Critical for pussying out to Logan Paul. Is this the moral of the story? No. But is this part of the moral of the story? Yes. Anyway, there's still like more morals to the story for you to learn, but obviously I have laid out pretty consistently that I just either don't like the things these people do or don't actually like the person. So yeah, also remember, everybody catches strays. Doesn't matter how big the strays are, doesn't matter how small they are. They could literally just be a fucking Hassan Abi brothel joke, and I'll still make that shit nigger, cause I'm black. Anyway, peace.
Shout out my fucking bitches if you're done banging federal